Hey everybody, thanks again for tuning into Spreeisms, my vlog all about mental health and finding ways to protect your peace. I'm Kirsten Spreewell, aka Spree, your resident therapist, and I am on a journey, y'all. I am on a journey, and I was going to invite y'all along with me, but I gotta make sure y'all are willing to do the work first, because there are no free rides on this journey to self-actualization. Self-actualization is when we have achieved our biggest potentials and we're in our bag, we feel in ourselves, we know who we are and what we bring to the table. Self-actualization is when we have attained happiness and success on our own terms. And I know y'all are ready. I know y'all are ready and willing to do the work. But there are a couple things we gotta chit chat about before we continue our journey. So stay tuned.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. You gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Better protect yourself.
Now there are several things that act as barriers to our self-actualization. And I'm only going to talk about a few in this video, but the very first one I want to talk about is becoming a victim to your environment. Just because you are in an environment doesn't mean you have to be a part of the environment. And so when you realize that this environment or these influences in this environment is not in alignment with who you want to be, what you want to do, where you want to go, you can do one of two things. Remove yourself from the environment, or you can implement behaviors and habits that create immunity to the toxic environment that you are in. And so as you do that and work closer with yourself in alignment with your goals, you get to separate yourself from the toxic behaviors, even if you might still be in the environment. Well, another one of the things that is a barrier to self-actualizing is our personal belief system. Our personal belief system really gets skewed a lot of the times because we start to view ourselves through the lens of other people, through the lens of society, addressing ourselves by the labels they give us, putting ourselves in the boxes that they have created for us, and then we get this false sense of limits, of being limited. So you internalize this idea that you are limited and that there's certain things that you can't do, so then you don't go for the things that you know are really going to make you happy. You internalize society's views and all of that, and then it even can be the sense of, not having representation, not having an example, making you think, oh, this is all I see, this is who looks like me, and this is what they're doing. So that becomes your personal belief system. In order to combat that, we want to change our personal belief system. When you practice self-care, you get to know yourself. When you practice self-care as a lifestyle, you get closer with who you are. You're spending alone time with yourself. And when you know yourself, you know the power that you have within you. And then you realize, oh, I ain't limited. That's just what society thinks of me, but I'm not really limited. So you start going after the things that you now have this new confidence for. Another thing that often blocks us on our path to self-actualization is not listening to ourselves. A lot of us listening to the wrong people. When people who are on the right path to self-actualization, they do not rank their self or rank their success on global scales. They got their own scale to success. So we really have to start identifying what our goal is. We need to start writing it down, visualizing, imagining, reaffirming what our goal is and what our version of success and happiness is. And then that's when we will find our version of self-actualization. That's how we will achieve self-actualization. Being in our own rule book. Okay, and that is really what I wish for all of you. I wish you all your version of success, happiness, and peace.